Hi guys, I thought it'd be really fun and a cool idea to read out of the Reddit relationship advice post. So this is I'll put it up on the screen. I think it was just like relationship advice on Reddit. I seen this post. Today's date is January 17th. So if you do want to respond to this person on Reddit, you can find the post. So I plan on doing these weekly. If you guys enjoy them, let me know. I thought it's just kind of fun. I love relationship advice stuff, so why not? Okay, so this person, it says, my 27 boyfriend, my female 27 boyfriend, male 29 of 4 years, just told me he doesn't see himself marrying me. My boyfriend of 4 years told me he doesn't see himself marrying me. He told me he hasn't had that hell yeah, I want to marry you feeling. But in the same breath, will tell me he loves me and wants to be with me for right now. He claims there's nothing I did, that there's nothing he can pick out about me that does not check his boxes, but because he hasn't had that grand giant feeling, he doesn't want to continue after the lease, but wants to be together now. I feel like he wants me to be a placeholder until someone else comes around. For a little backstory, he is not an openly emotional person. He thinks very black and white with logic and is not expressive in emotional feelings to a point he himself has admitted he may be on the autism spectrum because his brain doesn't work like a normal person. A year ago, he broke up with me. I moved out and basically moved across the country. Within a week, he called me asking to come home. He misses me. He has no purpose. He's never felt so alone in his life. Told him if he wants me to come back, he needed to come get me and then show me. He buys a plane ticket that night and comes back and gets me within 24 hours of that phone call. Now, a year later, another move together into a new place, and he drops this on me. I'm feeling like I'm crazy for thinking when he came and got me, that was his, yeah, I want to live my life with this girl moment. But maybe I'm just trying to justify it and find a reason as to try and have him stay. I feel like he is my person and I want to be a partner with him forever. We are currently in the same apartment and now living in separate rooms. Am I too blinded to see the reality that he'll never be with me? Or is he just confused and missing the bigger picture and overlooking what is happening? Okay, sorry, the sun is going down and I'm losing light here. So these are my thoughts. Okay, thought one. She said that he is not openly emotional. And sure, he's not openly emotionally expressive, like with communication, but I feel like this person is very emotional, like up and down. And I really think if you have been with this person for 4 years and he's saying this to you, you need to get out of the relationship. Could you imagine if you spent 5 more years or 5 years longer with this person and you're sitting there and you're living with a guy who said he doesn't want to marry you? You're going to have so much resentment. And the longer you stay with a person, the harder it is to get out of the relationship. You know, you start to buy more things together, whatever. There's just like so many reasons, right? It just becomes harder. You could end up having a kid. Like there's just so many things. I would say if you're only 4 years in and you're sleeping in separate rooms, there is absolutely no reason why you should be staying with this person. I really think that you're forgetting who you are maybe, and I would suggest that you start to date to see how other people make you feel, because I really think you're selling yourself short being with somebody who's treating you this way. It's almost like you're disposable to them, and it's like when they're in the mood for you, they'll be with you, but like, oh, sometimes they're just like, I'm not really in the mood for her, so like, yeah, I don't want to be with you. And then like, oh, wait a minute, yeah, no, I am in the mood for you, wait, come back here. You know what, I'm also kind of wondering if it's like some sort of financial thing, and so he's kind of like, if she moves out, I wonder if this guy can't afford to live on his own, so he's thinking the pros and cons of living with her versus living with a roommate. To me, like, that is what it sounds like. If you're living in separate rooms, like, and then he's saying something about stick around until the lease is up or something, it sounds to me that this is like also some sort of financial thing for him. And That's another reason. Like, if he's with you because you're helping to pay the bills, red flag. Like, this has red flag written all over it. I have no idea why you figured this is your person. I really just don't think that you have a lot of experience with other men or relationships in your life, and I think that this guy also might be a narcissist, so he has highs and lows with you, and he gives you a lot of that high feeling where he's like making you feel amazing. Like you said, he flew out within 24 hours across the country to come and get you, which would really feel like, wow, this person must care about me. You know, that's crazy that they did that. They must care about me. But then at the same time, he's like saying all this awful stuff to you and treating you like you're disposable. So it really is just dependent on his mood. And because he does these like so-called magical things, like comes across the country to get you, like it sounds so fairy tale, right? I think you're forgetting that it's like blinding you from the truth of this person and how selfish he is and how he's using you because he's codependent, basically. And I don't personally, also, you're young, you're 27 years old. I just think now is like a prime time for you to not be wasting. And I really personally would get out of this relationship. It sounds very unhealthy. The longer you stay in a relationship like that, it's going to wear down your self-esteem, and you're going to have a harder time not only removing yourself from the relationship, but feeling confident to go out and find a really good person that you actually deserve, who actually sees what you have to like what is amazing about you, what could benefit them. Like, it just sounds like this, you're literally filling a spot, and you even said it yourself. Like, I forget what it said. I really hate the way I printed this. It's like, it's so huge, and because I printed it from my phone, I couldn't figure out how to make it smaller, so I find it really hard to read. Plus there's like white specks everywhere. I need to print this better next time. But yeah, oh yeah, I feel like he wants me to be a placeholder until someone else comes around. Exactly, I feel like he does too. He's either waiting for a roommate that he enjoys, it sounds like. It's like he's like waiting for his buddy to move in or something like that. He's like, oh, I'll just keep her here until like somebody I know needs a place to live, and then I'll boot her out. Dude, could you imagine being with this guy in 5 years? You're sitting there, and then one day he's just like, I don't want to be with you. Like, get out. I think you're insane. I think you're selling yourself short. You need to get out of this relationship. This relationship is a massive red flag, and I feel really, really bad for you. This guy sounds like a douchebag. And I really hope that you can actually see this video, because I just want this message to get out there to you. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Am I being too harsh, do you guys think? What would you do if you were this girl? I don't know. This guy just sounds very selfish and narcissistic to me. I really don't care about the fact that he says his brain doesn't work like a normal person. I think he's being disrespectful, and he's being disrespectful because he's getting away with it. And that's the bottom line. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you like this, and we will do this more often. Okay, bye.